Yes, lovely people. Franco, I don't want to butcher his name. Mastantuono has been linked with a move to the Reds, the River Plate attacking midfielder. The Reds are apparently going to strengthen in the summer, according to Arne Slot. And Nunez looks like he'll be leaving in the summer as well. This is the morning meetup show. Welcome, everyone. Let's get into it.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Good morning, lovely people. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Hope everyone is well. I see a couple of you guys going back and forth in the comments. You know my thoughts on that stuff. Go back and forth. Just keep it respectful. No name calling, no abuse or anything like that. You guys do your thing. Wow. So I'm just going through the comments here. Kazar says, if it's Cal, I'm taking off. That brother curse level is up there. With two to come on, curse. Wow, okay, that's the first one. Harsh. Positive Scouser. I mean, not being too positive here, bro. Saying having Cal do daily news transfers is the dumbest thing Kopish came up with. We literally signed no one because he covers everything. Wow. Wow, says damn it's Cal. Wow. Much love, Cal, but enough is enough. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Zia says, Cal, why are you on? Why not Matt or Drifty? Now we know we ain't getting no signings news. Thanks a lot, Cal. Okay. Okay. Oh, big up Arjun. Big up. Don't listen to anyone, Cal, about your curse. These managers, but you ended with a LOL, so I don't know how sincere that is now. Wow. So you guys don't have breakfast. You don't have have cereal or anything. You have beef for breakfast. This is what we're doing, yeah. Beef for breakfast. A lot of protein in the morning. Fair enough. I hear it. Wow. Can't say I'm not a little taken aback. Kayon says fresh trim, but the curse still carries on. Wow. No one be like, oh, bro, how you doing, Cal? How's life? How's the family? Like nothing. Just get Cal off the screen. He's a curse. Don't go on then, guys. What shows do you want me to do? What shows am I allowed to do where I don't impact the fortunes of Liverpool Football Club? There it is. Simon goes, Cal can talk about transfers. Don't do late night streams in your box. There it is. Wow. Only Cal's laptop can save us now. I'm only allowed to do match reactions, Kaon. Wow. Do draft shows, positive scouts. Okay. Okay. Big up, Arjun. Big up, bro. 50 Shades of Calitus. Wow. That says Cal, yay. Do you know how patronizing that is? Oh, wow. Taylor says, big up the panel. I can't say your name. It's wow. This is rough. Wow. Keith says, keep doing these transfer news updates, Cal. Where else can we be disappointed and have ammunition on you? Whoa. Wow. Oh, I can do preview shows as well. Cheers, positive Scouser. Wow. This is harsh. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm okay, everyone. Theo says, every time I listen to Cal, I start praying. Whoa. Kaon, can you please say you want Nunez to stay so he can leave in the summer? Okay. Brendan says Cal could swap with Andy Peters on Good Morning Britain. Wow. You lot got no chill this morning. Q Mod says Cal keep doing them transfers because they are failing for other teams. Wow. Okay. This is harsh, man. A9 says, wow, Cal, we are not signing Mastantuono and we are not selling Nunez or signing any players. Okay, I just, wow. Big up Tyler Jones. He says, hi, Cal, how's life? How's the family? I don't care. Carry on. Big up Tyler. That is a funny one. Nah, all love to everyone in the chat. All love to everyone in the chat. It's harsh. I can't lie, it's harsh. I'm going to send these messages to Matt and Drift. Mayor says Mastantuono is off. Wow. Shout out to Jack of all Space says Cal doing streams in the transfer window is like Mia Khalifa talk about OnlyFans, Gyal being not morally well, pointless and demoralizing. Wow. Simon, you want to send me on loan to another channel? Goodness. This is brutal. I haven't been cooked like this in a while. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is humbling. This is really humbling. Hashtag lone cow A9. Wow. Yes, big up Andre. Hassam and Tom. Wow. Oh, I misread this. Hassam and Tom never coming on to Kopish. Confirm yesterday on Hassam's channel. Hashtag cow curse. Raw. Christian says, end the stream, Dave. I've just started. This is humbling, man. This is humbling. Let me just adjust my computer chair. Look, even my computer chair's against me. Look at this, man. A little bit of height. There we go. A little bit higher. Kazar says, I like the loan idea. Just don't add a buyback. Wow. So basically it's a loan to obligation, you're saying. Wow. Yeah. Hugo says, stay humble. All right. Let's get into the show. Big up to everyone. All jokes aside, it's banter. In fact, I know there's serious elements to it, but it is banter, and you know I live for banter and all that stuff. So big up to everyone, man. Enough love to you all for joining. If you haven't already, do smash that like button. I've been cooked for the first 7 minutes. That's enough entertainment, surely, to get a like. I said, come on, guys. He's a curse, but he's not a curse. Dean says, not Coote trying to gaslight us by coming out. Do I want to speak about this? Yes or no? Because it could be a very touchy one. Do you know what? I'll bite the bullet. I'll speak about it. I think in this day and age, whether you're homosexual, whether you're straight, whatever your life choices are, your personal life choices are, I don't think those should be excuses for how you behave. If I'm having a bad day and I start being abusive to someone, I shouldn't be able to use the excuse of I'm having a bad day. Everyone's going through stuff in life. Everyone has bad days. That doesn't excuse the fact of being disrespectful or going out of your way to be bad to someone. If Coote is gay, I mean, should that even really be news? Like, if we're trying to have a world whereby everyone's accepted, should that even make the news if he's gay? Ultimately, Coote never spoke about this before he got caught out with what he was doing. Coote is doing this, in my opinion, to try and play the victim card. If I'm being honest, what he's done is ridiculous in terms of what he did to Liverpool, etc. What he said about Klopp. What you say about Klopp, if you're going to say that stuff, keep behind closed doors, but you should never have been refereeing games for against Liverpool or games involving Liverpool. And he's been caught out, and rightly so. And he's doing the whole play acting and crying and stuff. He's crying not because he's come out, he's crying because he got caught out. So for me personally, I don't have too much sympathy for him, to be honest. I don't think his sexuality or who he decides to sleep with or who he decides to be in a relationship with has any effect on what he's doing in the workplace personally. So yeah, that's where I sit on that. Right, let's speak about some of the topics then. I haven't got too long this morning. I've got to be off by 12. So Argentine sensation Franco, and I don't want to butcher his name, Mastantuono, has been linked with Liverpool Football Club. Now, I believe he's 17 years old. He's taken the world by storm. He is seen as sort of the next big thing out of South America, and he's having a good season. He's having a very, very good career so far in his early stages of his development. And if there's one thing you can say nowadays, you can't really rule out these young players from playing in the men's game. You look at someone like Yamal, who has taken Europe by storm. Here's the thing, though. I look at this and I think, okay, brilliant player. We're not going to be the only ones in for him. I mean, I suspect Real Madrid will be in for him. Barcelona, probably PSG, some of the Italian teams maybe, and probably the likes of Chelsea, Man United, maybe even Arsenal, maybe even Man City. The way we move in the transfer market, I wouldn't be speaking about this thinking it's going to happen. He's a fantastic young footballer. But yeah, that I don't see him coming to Liverpool. If he came to Liverpool, I'd be over the moon. But yeah, I don't see this one happening. Fantastic footballer, excellent footballer. He looks like he's got the world at his feet. Obviously, with young players, it can either go one of two ways. He can either really kick on and have a fantastic career, or it can go down the Ansu Fati route where, you know, things don't work out for him. A bit of bad luck here, bad luck there, some bad decisions here, some bad decisions there, and it doesn't necessarily go the direction. So in terms of career, I wish him nothing but the best, whether he plays for Liverpool or not. I want every human being to thrive in life. So I wish him all the blessings from God in the world and everything. But in terms of Liverpool, I don't see this one happening, guys. I've got to be honest. I don't see it happening at all. On to the next topic. And I want to read a quote because I think this one needs a quote. Because this one, I think, has put the nail in the coffin. So, according to Arne, and this is a quote directly from Arne Slot via BBC Sport, they haven't seen us do a lot in the transfer market in the summer and now in January as well. There's a reason for that, because we're happy with the squad. But I do know we're definitely working on strengthening in the summer. Let's pack up the bags and let's go home. We ain't signing anyone in January. That's come from the manager himself. Now, I can understand why he's saying he's happy with the squad, because we're leading the league and we're top of the Champions League. And this kind of just goes back to the whole next summer FC, or monitoring, looking, admiring, all those buzzwords. The problem is now, him saying that means we've got to go and have a really good summer. So indirectly, he's put a lot of pressure on. Well, maybe directly he's put pressure on the club, going, look, I didn't do anything much last summer. I didn't do anything this January. You better give me a good summer. And we need a good summer, guys. Make no mistake about it. We're where we are in the league on merit. But there's got to be massive changes in the summer if we want to be that dominant team in the UK and in Europe. We've got to make things happen. Question is, do the club always operate like that? Shout out to Russell, took the words out of my mouth. We do the bare minimum. We never really go above and beyond. Time will tell, man. Slot's comments, though, that to me just pounds home that, yeah, we ain't signing anyone. It ain't happening. We ain't doing anything this month. And it's annoying. And Drift did say something which makes sense. He says, if Arsenal don't strengthen, then it's not the end of the world if we don't. I hear it. I still think Arsenal may have something up their sleeve, though, between now and the end of the window. They need a striker. And with Duran looking like he wants to leave, I think Arsenal might look at that and just wait for a fee to be agreed and then try and swoop in. And again, Duran is a very good finisher. I think he could work on other elements of his game, etc. But he would help Arsenal massively. He's way better as a striker than Kai Havertz and Jesus, in my opinion. So yeah, shout out to Chris Brack, hasn't been in the chat for a while. Big up yourself, Chris. Big up Lakers as well. Chris, you could be right, bro. Slot and Klopp could be happy. Well, Klopp and Slot could have been happy working under the regime. I do think Slot does want some of his own players. I think especially in midfield, hence why we did go in for Zubimendi. But bro, maybe you're absolutely spot on. Maybe it is a case of we want more than what Slot does. And again, we're not privy to all the training sessions and all the metrics behind the scenes, etc. But I do hold that worry in the sense of the 3 contracts I don't think will get sorted, and that leaves us with so much to do in the summer. But again, I'm no mind reader. I am not Mystic Meg for all the older fans who remember who she is. We just gotta kind of sit back. And now for me, there's that closure on this window. Even though I didn't think we'd sign anyone, that for me is real closure on the window. I've just got to sit back, support the team, and just see if we can do what we do, man. See what we can do. I think we do win the league. Shout out to Chris as well. Chris has been brilliant in kind of putting home how much of a good position we're in to win this league and how much Arsenal have to do to catch and surpass us this season. I think we need to have a big summer, but we need to have a massive end to the season. And if we can end up with a couple of trophies, which I think we can, then let's do it. Let me see. Big up to Vanilla. She asks, how many positions do you think we need in the summer? Personally, I see we only need in 3. That's on the basis all 3 stay precise. So this is a twofold answer. If the 3 players who are contracts are running down stay, I think we need a centre back, a left back, and a centre midfielder, and a striker as well, actually. So I'd say we need 4. If all 3 go, then we need 7. So yeah, that's where I sit. I think we need 4. I do think we need a striker. Clark, maybe this could come back to bite me. I'm not worried that City will close this gap. I think this gap is too big to close. If it was like 7 or 8 points, then I'd understand. 12 points and we have a game in hand, that's a big gap. And this is where I will say we kind of have to have a little bit more confidence in our team, because if the roles were reversed and City were 12 points ahead of us, we wouldn't be saying City should fear us. But at the same time, if I'm going to be objective and fair as well, in title races, close title races, City have always got over the line ahead of us. So, Kaon, yeah, do you know what? I like Dean Huijsen. Spoke about him in the summer, I believe, because we were loosely linked with him, and I said he'd be a good player for us. I think he's a very good centre back. I just don't know if his lack of pace, I don't know, would suit us as well. Even though we don't play as high a line as we used to sometimes, I still do think Slot likes defenders with pace, and he's not the quickest, but he does read the game exceptionally well, and he's very good. He's very good. If we signed him, I wouldn't be upset at all. I just hope we change or tweak our tactics to ensure he thrives under our system. Shout out to Soren, says, big up Cal. Hope Mo, VVD and Trent stays. We all do, brother. But if they do leave, it may not be bad at all. Okay. It may just be a natural competitive evolution where some of our other players will step up whom have maybe been held back. I trust Edwards and Hughes on this. The beauty of this, bro, is that we will find out one way or another. I understand what you're saying in terms of some other players could step up. I just don't want to live in a world where we don't. I just don't want to live in that world where we have to find out. My ideal situation is we give those 3 players new contracts. We find a Virgil replacement. We find a Salah replacement. We buy them now so that when Virgil and Salah's next contracts finish, then the transition's quite seamless. And look, say what you want about City. I've said a lot about them in a negative way. One thing they do, or in fact, one thing they did previously do, which was really good, was their transitions from player to player. They would buy a player at least a year before the main player was leaving. So that's where I think we need to improve. And finally, reports have come out suggesting that Nunez will actually, there'll be a better market for Nunez in the summer. Look, everyone knows my thoughts on Nunez. I don't think he's the greatest of strikers, but I was very adamant in saying I did not want to lose him in January because I didn't think we'd be able to get a replacement. If we could have signed Kvaratskhelia, is my chair just going down randomly? This is crazy, but I ain't even putting on weight like that. If we were to have sold him in January, then we should have got a Kvaratskhelia for me. But obviously that didn't happen. If we're not able to get a top quality forward, do not sell Darwin Nunes, because I'll be honest with you, he will have a say between now and the end of the season. He already had a say in the the Brentford game. He will have a say between now and the end of the season. You don't just sell a player and not replace him. I get he's not everyone's cup of tea. He's not my cup of tea. But we're a better squad with him there than without him, without a replacement. So that's where I land on that. People, look, I'm going to wrap up there because I said I had to be off by 12 today. This is going to be redirected to Never a Foul, so make sure you go and check out the guys over there and just throw in their Kop-Ish raid or hashtag cow curse, whichever one you guys want to do. But no, massive thank you to you all for watching and listening. We will be back later this evening on Big Up. The link is in the description for our watch along live for Liverpool versus PSV, and then we'll be back straight here for the live match reaction and player ratings after the game finishes, and we will know just the climate of the Champions League, who's been knocked out, who'll be going through to the next stage of the playoffs, and who will be finishing top and in that top 8 as well. Enough love to you all. Big up to everyone. Shout out to Chris Brack. Go and check out his channel along with the boys over there talking Kop. Go and give them a subscribe as well. Shout out to Lakers TNG as well, has a channel as well. Go and shout out to Lakers. Go and subscribe to his channel. And most of all, also shout out to you guys. Smash that like button, people. Have a fantastic rest of the day, week. No, not week. Day and afternoon until we see you later. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish, right, people. Take care.